In 1970, a typical American home cost around $17,000. Today, that same kind of home can easily cost more than $400,000. That's more than a 20-fold increase, but here's the surprising part. Inflation doesn't explain all of it. So what happened? Why has buying a home become one of the biggest financial challenges facing Americans today? Let's break it down. The first explanation people usually hear is inflation. And that's true, to a point. $17,000 in 1970 would be worth much more today. But even after adjusting for inflation, housing has become dramatically less affordable. In many cities, home prices have risen far faster than incomes. And that's where the real story begins. Unlike money, land is limited. You can print more dollars. You can't create more land in the most desirable locations. As cities expanded and populations grew, demand for housing increased. More people wanted to live near jobs, schools, and economic opportunities. But housing supply didn't always keep up. And when demand rises faster than supply, prices go up. For decades, interest rates gradually fell. This made mortgages cheaper. People could suddenly borrow more money while keeping monthly payments manageable. That sounds great, but there was a hidden consequence. As buyers gained access to larger loans, sellers could charge higher prices. Cheap credit helped fuel one of the largest housing booms in American history. For many Americans, a home isn't just a place to live, it's an investment. Over time, investors, institutions, and large funds began purchasing more residential properties. Houses became assets that could generate income and appreciate in value. As investment demand increased, competition for homes increased as well, and that pushed prices even higher. This may be the most important part. Home prices grew, asset prices grew, but wage growth often lagged behind. For many families, the dream of home ownership moved further out of reach. Saving for a down payment became harder. Monthly mortgage payments became larger, and financial security became more difficult to achieve. So why does a house that cost $17,000 decades ago now cost $400,000 or more? The answer isn't just inflation. It's a combination of limited land, growing demand, cheap credit, investment activity, and wages that failed to keep pace. And that leads to a bigger question. What happens to the middle class when home ownership becomes a luxury instead of a milestone? Because understanding housing isn't just about real estate. It's about understanding how wealth is created.